Hi, Ed Akehurst here. I am testing out some of the new features for our LetStoryDrive extension, which gets you better engagement on your Facebook stories. I'm testing out some of the new features we're getting ready to release, and I'll do a video here and kind of give you a little bit of a walkthrough. It looks a little bit different now on the main page, and we'll have to give this a moment while it does its sync. You'll see that your stories don't show up here anymore, they all show up in a portal. And you can see how many stories you've synced, how many automations you've created, how many messages have been sent via automation, and how many users have interacted with stories. And these are individual users. If someone likes every story or comes back and likes a story 6 or 7 times, they'll only show up once here. This is unique users across all of your stories. And we're going to have some tag groups and some automations and things down the road. There's not a button here yet to take you to the portal. That will be there by the time this version goes live. So I'll just manually go over here to the portal. On the right-hand side of the screen, let me see if I can blow this up so you can see it. These are not clickable now. They don't go anywhere. And they eventually will, and they'll have some other details within these sections. But you'll be able to see at a glance the total number of stories you've done since installing the extension, how many automations you created, how many users interacted with the stories. And I noticed it showed another one up there. It probably hasn't synced yet. How many messages were sent and how many active automations you have running right now at this time, how many live stories with automations on them, or how many automations, because you can have more than one automation on a story. What we don't have coming out on this version, but is coming out very soon, that we're working on, you'll be able to click this and see your top 20 engagers, the people who have engaged with you the most, and you'll be able to dial down some more information on that. You'll also see at some point here, we're going to do an update to see your top 3 stories. And you can say your top 3 of the day, your top 3 of the week, your top 3 of the month, or your top 3 of the year. And this is not coming out in the update we're doing right now, and neither is this, but they are both coming very soon, and you'll see them right there. All right, and you can see how many people viewed these. The sync does take a little longer now because we're gathering a lot more information. It says to allow 1 minute. So I'm actually going to let this go, but you can see your stories here at a glance. You can see which ones are on, and you can click one if it's not on and set it up, and create your automations. I'll wait till this syncs and then I'll show you that. Just wait till this syncs. Okay, looks like it has. Let's go here. All right, so once you click on a story now, you can see how many total viewers have looked at it. This is not unique viewers. Over here on the other page, you had unique viewers. These are how many views you've actually had, how many reactions were given for the story when it was published, and what kind of a story it is. This was a poll. I did a poll sticker. You can see what you did, the message groups that you had for your automations. I'm not going to get into showing too much on that. That's in the main video. I'm just going to show the things that have changed. You can turn it on or off from here. You can do some editing of it. You can delete the automations, and you can go down and do that. But you can also see your viewers, right? And you can see if they gave a reaction. You can see if they hit a poll answer, and you can see what the message that was sent to them was. If you click the person's name, it'll take you to a page, and you'll be able to see which stories they've reacted with. On this story, that person selected yes. On this one, he viewed it but didn't select an option. Same here, same here, same here. But you can see which ones they viewed and reacted on. We can go back. You can also go to someone's, whoops, I went too far back. You can also go to someone's profile. Let's say they did this and you want to go look and make sure the message came. Maybe you want to send them a manual message or just check out who is this person that keeps engaging with me. You can go right out to their profile. So I'll go back here and you've got that information. If it's NA, they all across the board, all they did was just view your they just viewed your story. But all of your details here, you can see everybody and what happened and what the results were. You can see how many said yes, how many said no, how many did nothing but viewed it, how many messages were sent via automation, and how many did only a reaction without a poll. All right, and here you see 4 yeses, 1 no. There were 4 yeses, there should be 4 messages. One of them must have just happened. because it takes a couple of minutes for the messages to catch up to them. But I'll go back and make sure those messages actually got sent. We have a section here where you can create your segments and groups. You can see that is available over here as well in the settings. You can do your segments and groups. That's still there. But you can now also do it over here. You've got a lot more room to work in and create groups and segments. This is what we use to spin the text up on the automations, if you're not familiar with our software. This particular one, I should say. And what else is in the new version? You sync from here. It tells how many stories total, how long ago they've done. And we're gonna come back and add other features, some tagging. You can tag people and categorize your posts and see which posts in this category over time, and you can start comparing them and seeing which ones did better for you, which ones did not do as well. And be able to make your stories better and more engaging based on the data that you've got. I mean, it does the automations, which really gets your engagement up, and some other things. But the analytics, I think, is where the power is, because you'll be able to come down the road after you've run a bunch of them and really study what you've done, which ones have worked the best, which ones maybe were duds, and you'll be able to fine-tune your stories that you're posting. I'm sure I'm forgetting something here in this video, but that's pretty much what we've got here. You can search segments and groups too, by the way. That's not something you can currently do in the extension. You just look here. Anything that I've missed? Don't think so. I think we're good. That's it. Just wanted to tell you about that. That'll be live later this week. This is Sunday, November 13th. We're going to do a little more testing on it, and we have to add that button and a couple other little minor things that we've already discovered we're going to tweak out. And I'm hoping by the end of this week we'll be able to submit it to the Chrome store. So if you're already a user, you're going to get all of these new features probably by next week. And if you're not already a user, now's the time to jump in, because usually after we make a major update like this, I raise the prices, but never to anyone who's already a subscriber. So if you want to get in, or you want to ask me about our partner program for this, now's the time to hit me up. Alrighty, take care.